Hello and hi everyone. How's everyone doing today? It's a great morning and wonderful to see all of you here. Great. Hello everyone once again. So welcome to one more episode of a live chapter with me. So the reason why I conduct these sessions are to have a better understanding and to have a greater interaction with you guys and to see how we can together discuss to make it more interactive and discuss what are the kind of problems which you are facing and how is it that we can shape our future discussions also related to them. And the agenda for today's discussions topic are the responsibilities of a business owner, which are impossible to delegate. In our journey as a business owner, if like you are a business owner and you started from scratch, this journey is especially when you start from scratch. अगर आपने scratch से start किया, so you go through one step at a time. Every person comes through some kind of a background, whichever age you started your business from, maybe in early 20s or later on in your life by after gaining a lot of experience. So for example, let's say if a person in sales, वो सेल्स करता रहा एक प्रोडक्ट की काफी लंबे समय तक और उसके बाद ही स्टार्टेड अ बिजनेस फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट. So he thinks that okay, I am a sales expert, मैं sales का आदमी हूँ and I can sell this product very well, which I have been doing since so many years or so much time. So why don't start a business of this particular thing? Similarly can happen for a manufacturing guy or for a financial services guy or for any other function for that matter. And then he jumps into a business and starts it, only to realize just as soon as you are in the game, you have taken a deep dive, you realize that you are no longer a sales guy or a marketing guy or a finance guy or maybe somebody who is a top class consultant who thinks that okay, I can start a consulting company of my own. And as soon as he jumps, he realizes okay, I am not a consultant. I started role playing of a broad word should be called as a manager of anything, not just sales, a manager of the whole business, which I would say as a business manager, which he needs to control people. The person who needs to control people, you need to designate people, you need to check whether people are working or not, to get work done from them, sometimes inspire them, and also sometimes if things are not going well, to punish them that things are not well. This would be the right reward for that particular person, and that would be the right punishment if the things are not done properly. And slowly and gradually, as things are moving more ahead, the person starts believing and person starts thinking that in this particular business, my point of view, the point of view which will keep on changing as I keep on evolving at that stage. This happens many times with people who are in professional services हो सकती हैं, जैसे कि you can say doctors are professional services, lawyers are professional services, and let's say a lawyer or a doctor started a firm, वो एक कंपनी या अपना बिजनेस पूरा सेटअप करता है. सो राइट फ्रॉम looking at the main operational areas of that business, which for a doctor can be examining every patient, diagnosing every patient, or for a lawyer can be fighting every case which the firm gets. So he starts with the notation, he starts with the thinking that I am a doctor or I am a lawyer, which is the operational level activity, and does that in his particular business. Although जब आप बिजनेस को पूरा एज अ होल देखते हैं, व्हेन यू लुक एट इट एज अ होल, देयर आर ऑपरेशनल लेवल एक्टिविटीज, then there are managerial level activities, and after that becomes come on the top level, which are the owner level activities. And when it comes to playing the overall role, when the person has started his business from operational activities, he goes to manager level activities, which is to get things work from them, from people, from your team, make them follow your rules and regulations, make those rules and regulations and make them follow them. यहाँ तक तो ठीक है. उसके बाद what happens to owner levels? To tell you the reality, most of the business owners are unclear about what are the actual owner level responsibilities which need to be fulfilled by them. If you check out most of the business owners or the available resources on this, what is the role of a business owner? They would actually say that okay, to own the business and control the management. All right, fine, but how to control the management? So today I'm going to tell you the responsibilities, a few responsibilities of a business owner, which help you to build that control, which help you to play those five particular business areas. No matter whether you have a small team of five people, doesn't matter if you have 10 people, 20 people, 100 people, or even 2000 people in your company. These responsibilities remain the same. ये वही responsibilities रहेंगी which you will play and which will help you to scale your business to a larger level. First of which comes is first and the most important comes is strategic marketing. Strategic marketing is always role of a business owner. So what is strategic marketing? Strategic marketing first of all defines that what your business, what service or product is your business going to offer. Then it defines who is it going to offer it to, who is going to be your target audience, and this product and services which serves this particular audience in the market and provides this particular service. After doing these three steps, strategic marketing also what it particularly deals with is the branding of the business. By branding what I mean is एक business शुरू होता है एक ओनर के विजन से and it represents what you stand for. So the branding of the by branding of the business I mean your particular brand. What are you standing for? What is your motto? What are your values? So it takes all the small things right from designing your logo to designing your punchline to designing what are your values and to take out those promotion in the branding. These are the total two activities of strategic marketing. And then what happens when your company grows big? Let's say if a business owner says, okay, I've done all of this, I'm doing this, and now my company has become big. Now what do I do? After your company becomes big, you do the exact same things as far as strategic marketing is concerned, right? So same thing, you would look after the product or services, like you name your company, you look after naming your products or services, you look after how the word goes out in the market, you look after who do you serve to. Of course you do not do the branding logo yourself, you hire an expert. आप एक एक्सपर्ट को हायर करते हैं जो आपके लिए काम करता है, आपके लिए ऑप्शंस देता है in terms of designing, in terms of branding names. However, you are the one who takes the final call and decides on it finally. Next, what comes is technology creation. Technology creation is the role of the business owner in any business. And technology creation, it becomes the main thing of technology creation is okay. So here we have started getting some comments. Just give me a second, guys, so that we can answer the people who are. All right, great. So, technology creation is that when a business decides that how it will deliver the particular services or the particular product which it has decided to sell. So, with what technology? Yeah, either that technology will help it to get delivered, or it will give some kind of support to your team, the support to your employees that by using that technology as a vehicle to particularly delivering your particular, it can be let's say in an online mode or it can be in an offline mode where a technology is required to make the product or service reach to them. So you need to set the policies, you need to set some rules of which are needed to be followed to use that technology and get the goods and services delivered. Third role which you play is of building your organizational structure. Organizational structure is basically the way your business functions are aligned, the way your business functions interact amongst each other, the way your business functions cooperate amongst each other to reach a common goal, right? So there are some businesses in which organizational structures are not properly made or are absolutely missing. Organizational structure is about setting the procedures, setting repeatable processes at different levels of your organization. It depends which level, maybe, at the owner level, middle management, top management, middle management, or at the junior executive level. They should have a step by step process of building that particular, of carrying out their particular functions and coordinating with other functions, so that the product and services get delivered on time, in the right manner, and as desired. And after building your organizational structure, your most important responsibility is to look after the financial management of your business, which comes under the finance and assets. Finance and assets, there are two things, two steps which are to be taken. First is, initially it is your responsibility to provide some kind of working capital to kickstart your business. So एक बार आपने working capital दिया, it has started. Secondly, it is completely your responsibility to control the finances of your business. And by controlling the finances, I mean that you should have a check of how the cash or money is flowing in and flowing out of your business. What I do not mean is, you do not have to look after each and every expense. You do not have to clear every expense. In many businesses, what happens is, owner looks after clearing every expense, every single penny. That doesn't need to be necessarily the case. What you should rather know is that, why do we need to do a particular expense which we are doing? Let's say you're buying some furniture, some equipment, some kind of machinery, plant, or any other investment which is going to be made or is being made. So that is what you should be properly knowing about. If you keep on doing every operational activity, every operational expense you keep on approving, you will never ever be able to pass it ahead, because you will be the only one who's looking after the finance. There is no one to pass it ahead. Your team, your employees will never take responsibility of the profit or the cash flow or the financial performance of your business. And that is the biggest trap you can fall in as far as financial management is concerned. What you exactly need to do is to set up the financial system, set up the rules and regulations, and delegate the financial system, delegate the financial execution to your team, with you having a control on it, on over financial control, overall bird's eye view. Tell me in the comment section, how do you control the business? How do you control the finances of your business? Because as far as money is concerned, and if you are not controlling it in your business, you are in trouble, my friend. The most important thing which you need to control in business is your money. Many people have different ways, many people have certainly different ways. And for next responsibility of a business owner which comes is the safety and regulation. Many businesses have many regulatory authorities, licenses, or government regulations which need to be fulfilled. So you are the person in your business who gets all the licenses, all the regulatory requirements fulfilled, all the necessary documentation done. Like, if you are in certain industries, like for example, they're highly regulated industries like food and cosmetics, or even if you talk about even more regulated industries like pharmaceutical. One of my ventures is in pharmaceuticals, and I can tell you, the thing is so highly regulated that even one single word, one single sentence printed on your product goes here and there, and you can land in big trouble. So, according to your industry, it is your responsibility to fulfill the regulations and the safety. What is safety? You are responsible for safety for all your team, whether you are operating out of a plant, of out of a manufacturing facility, or an office. The physical safety and the mental safety is your role. The employees, the team should feel safe working there, and should feel that we are in a safe work environment. Of course, I do not mean that you need to be an expert in this particular area and you need to do it yourself. Of course, you can hire a team and you can get them to do this work for you, but somebody has to care. And the person who cares about safety and regulations in your business is the business owner, is you. And after doing safety and regulations, there is one more particular area which lies only and only in the business owner functions. So if you see, I have mentioned various functions one by one here. So these are all the functions, and don't go just by the name. Rather, what I have told inside it, that that is to be done only by the business owner and not by the executive level or the manager level, or even if you go even down at the junior management, these are always to be done by you. And the next, which I am going to tell you, may sound a little bit unusual, but it is very important. It is the one where we talk about your partners or co-owners management. Many times businesses have more than one owners, like two partners, three partners, or even many times it happens with me. Some companies or some businesses who I am in touch with, or they get in touch with me that they want to expand, or they want help in setting up the right business systems to get the desired results, or they want to get to the next stage and they need help in this. So when I meet them, oftentimes in my first meeting, my question to them is, do you have a partner or do you have a co-owner? And if the answer is yes, then I arrange another meeting. I do all the first the setting up of the whole project, or the setting up of the whole assignment in one more meeting, where each and every of the co-owners or partners are present. And once they are present, because it is very important to get to know all of them and know what role that does who play who what role does which one play in the business. So once I have all of them on board on the table, you know what my question to them is? My first question to them is that who's in charge? Who's the main one? I mean, who's the main man who calls the shots or is the main in charge of the business? And many a time, you know what happens? Many a time they keep on looking at each other, and they do not know that who's the main man. Or otherwise, on the other hand, many times what happens is that both of them, or all of three or four of them, are like, okay, I am in charge, I am in charge. Everybody is like going like, I'm the one here, I'm the one. Both of these positions, both of these situations are indicative of that there is trouble, there is a problem in the business. Because as much as co-owners or as much as partners you have in your business, it is necessary and it is good to always have a main man and always to have a leader amongst you. In such organizations who are not clear about their leadership, not know where who is the main man, there is a imbalance in power distribution. There is actually no distribution of power there. The attitude towards power is not right amongst these businesses. And you know what happens in these kind of businesses? If you have any guess, you can tell me in the comment section below, whether you are watching it live or you are watching it later on in a recorded session. Whichever channel you are watching it at, whichever social media platform you are watching it at, tell me in the comment sections what happens when such an imbalance in power amongst partners happen in a business. In a business where we have partners or co-owners with the imbalance in power, with the imbalance of who being the real in charge. So when that happens, and somebody and the co-owners do not have regarding who's the real in charge and who is calling the shots, what happens in such businesses is, and I had asked you to tell me in the comment section, if in comment section you can come up with ideas that what happens when such a thing happens in business. Well, the most obvious answer is that they fall apart. They separate, the partnership breaks or the co-ownership breaks. That is what starts happening if such a scenario arises. Or there is a second situation that they end up being in a cold war. And how they end up being in a cold war is, sometimes they distribute their functions, distribute their responsibilities, and everyone is happy amongst themselves, like somebody looking after sales and marketing, somebody looking after operations and manufacturing. And then they feel like, okay, now we have distributed our responsibilities, now we are fine. However, you must keep in mind that all the business functions interact together to achieve a common goal. And many times their cold war reaches to such a stage that those functions of that particular business stop interacting amongst themselves. They have no cooperation, no coordination. Even sometimes things comes to that extent that if one function is knows something that is going to impact another part of the business, this person or this function holds back the information which can be beneficial and can be used for the another part of their business. So cold war, such kind of a cold war, it can go on for very long, for years and years. I've seen this been going on in the businesses. This is the worst situation a business can be in. I think the first situation of falling apart is much better than the situation of being in a cold war, because once you fell apart, once you have separated from your partners or co-owners, you can always start afresh or start building actual growth in the business. So the message being here, the bottom line being here is that the distribution of power is very necessary in a business, and it is necessary to have a single leadership. Doesn't matter how many co-owners or how many partners you have, there has to be a clear main person, a clear leadership in your business. So these were the responsibilities, the key responsibilities of a business owners, starting from strategic marketing to technology creation, moving on to organization building, then to handling your finances and assets, and building safety and regulations, and finally managing your partners, business partners and co-owners. These six responsibilities remain with you and are the core responsibilities of any business owner, no matter how old you have been in the business, no matter how big you have grown in the business, or you are just starting up. These six responsibilities will always remain core and will remain with you as a business owner. So before going, I would like to tell you, I would like you to tell me in the comment section that what do you think, and which responsibility do you feel was the most important as a business owner, was the most you could connect to, or which was the most valuable learning for you from the session. I would like to have that in the comments, and even if you have any question, and if you're watching it live or if you're watching it later in recorded session on any platform, leave any of your questions in the comment section, and I will get back to you with the answer and with the discussion in time. And also, such comments which you leave, such things, interactions which we have, and you, the comments and topics which you leave, also help us to develop our future topics of discussions, our future topics of how we go live on and what we discuss about. So great. It was wonderful interacting with you, each one of you. So leave your comments right here, and I will get back to you. And in the meanwhile, have a great day, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.